Alrighty. I'm super duper excited to play this game because I've actually been a super big fan of the original and a little bit of Riptide. I've beaten the original game at least, I want to say, 25 times, with Riptide being around however many characters there were. I'm pretty sure there was like four characters, five characters. I've beaten the games a lot. I've always wanted to play Dead Island 2. Um, and Epic Games just decided to give this out for free. So I am about to just play it. I'm gonna send it. I have this thing on streamer mode, so I know a bunch of like copyrighted music will be playing. Oh, true. My phone just decided to go off. That's funny. However, I'm gonna just send it.
Identify as human. Where the hell did you come from?
Long Beach. I gave up my seat.
It's gotta be 20 clicks. Through them?
Can't catch me.
Okay. Showtime.
Fire department, out the way!
Rains of course, eh, Hefe?
Was that fucking Lil Xan? How did it catch on fire so fast?
Wow, looks like we're fully booked. Better grab my seat.
I'm not staying behind.
Oh, Snow Hater. Hey, man. I actually beat it. Last stream. The very last stream of the Elder Scrolls challenge. I actually beat the game. Believe it or not. I didn't stream the normal time that I normally do last time. I ended up falling asleep super early compared to when I normally do. That's what ended up happening.
Ticket, please.
Oh, sorry. Must be mine with Jackie.
This'll do.
Dude, you have no fucking clue. I actually loved the original Dead Island. I used to play it all the time with my friends.
Oh my
I even
God.
played
You're in
Riptide.
town, right?
Hell, I even bought
And
the
Robert Steele?
was it remastered
Can I get a
ones?
selfie?
Damn. Okay, she got it. Um, this one was free on Epic Games for like, I think like a week or two ago. So I ended up just getting it for free from Epic. And right now this one's on sale for 20 bucks on Steam.
She always likes surprises.
That is not my Sam B, bro. That is not my Sam B, bro. Okay, so it looks like she's the throwing weapon, so she's the female Logan of the group. Okay, so he's the crit guy. He also focuses on critical damage? What? Oh, okay, they have different stats. So this guy is more crit oriented. He seems to be he has more peak health but less resilience. Interesting choice. And she's definitely going to be the tank. Damn, there's a lot more characters in this than I thought there was going to be. Ah, yeah. How is the new Mission Impossible, by the way? I've always been a very big fan of the series, but I never went out of my way to go watch them. You know what I mean? I've been invited. I think the last Mission Impossible that I went to go to theaters was like Ghost Shell or something. I don't know. It was just Ghost something. Triggers a forceful implosion. Ooh. Ryan gains a monorail force boost. Ryan regains. Okay. As much as I don't like the way he looks, I'm gonna have to go with Bruno because I'm a very big fan of doing big damage. So his health is kind of shit, so I might die a lot. But hey, we're gonna have to take the Lil Xan lookalike. Yes. But one thing I will say though about the Oblivion thing, I was thinking about redoing the challenge, but this time going through Master Mode, so I'll think about it a little bit more and decide when to do that. Oh my god.
Stupid. Airline. First $8.
That's good.
Gotta be something I can use. Medkit.
Yeah, Mission Impossible movies were always great. I'm always a big fan of action movies. I think one of my all-time favorite action movies. I'm a very big fan of kung fu movies. I'm not gonna lie, Hitman, and movies like that have action / comedy. So like Rush Hour, I fucking love Rush Hour, man. Rush Hour is like one of my all-time favorite movies. Ooh.
I'm not alone.
And this game looks nice too. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Ip-Man for like the combat is super nice. I'm thinking about watching some more Asian kung fu movies when I get a chance.
Another trick?
Oh shit. Damn.
Let's smash this crate up.
Which way do I go? Right through here? Oh wait, hold on. We got some stuff to grab.
This could come in
The
handy.
fact that F has to be collected is a little weird. I might have to change that, or I might get used to it. We're just gonna have to see. Okay, that felt real nice. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about watching maybe some. Oop, hold on, I'm getting a call from someone. All right, yes, super sorry about that, guys. It looks like I'm having somebody over. I'm gonna have to take care of some stuff, so I'm gonna cut the stream a little bit short. I know I want to get into this game as fast as possible. Well, not as fast as possible. I want to take my time playing this game. This is one of those. I love playing games like this. But when this person does come over, I'm gonna have to end stream earlier than I would like to. So this is gonna be a very short stream. But I will be back on. It shouldn't take more than like an hour or 2 hours.
Stop firing those bloody flares! What? Stop firing those flares!
Oh my god.
There's something in the plane. Stay back.
Please. What about all you?
Just a few bruises. I think we got lucky. I'm Michael.
Bruno.
Oh, this is fucking tremendous.
Emma, darling, I'm so sorry about Robert.
Why? I mean, this is all his fault, the selfish wanker. Will you stop standing there and find me some fucking shoes?
You okay, friend? You know there's blood coming out your ears, right?
What? I can't hear you. I got blood coming out of my ears.
Well, I mean, what are we going to do?
Haha.
Time's against us.
People, this
I'll
is
give you this. It was kind of funny,
Sure is.
a little funny,
Of course, you
but
know what a
prime
huge
example
crush
of
is,
millennial
no
writing
more,
right
no
there.
less.
Okay.
We need to get her home to safety.
Hold that thought.
Careful.
Get ready. Hey, still with us?
My wife. I'm sorry. I can't resist. I can't resist.
Alive. A night for miracles, eh?
Me.
You heard the man? Come on.
Michael, help.
1, 2, lift!
It's too heavy. I think they're getting closer. We need to go.
Hey, don't quit now. There's always a way, yeah?
I mean, perhaps we should stay.
Darling, the world needs you. They'll protect them.
Yes, I can, but it would be quicker.
Okay, Michael, if you're sure. Here is my address, in case you change your mind. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, friends.
I'll call the army. Send help. Go.
Hey, are you Emma Trant?
Good luck. Well, want something done right.
This is the type of guy. Hold on, bro.
Hey, another survivor.
That's definitely not a survivor, dude. Oh, F. Oh, hell no.
Yo, back off!
So they can be stopped.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do a quick switch. The E button for kicking is a no-go for me. I'm sorry. Oh no. Yes, replace that. This is gonna be F. Perfect. There you go. That is the one switch that I'm doing.
Weapon.
F is fine. E has to be interact. God.
No way I'm dying out here.
Oh my god, send him launching. Oh my god, okay. Oh. Oh my god, I love the way you send them flying away. That's super funny.
Wait. More of them.
didn't like the way that sounded. That's a little.
Just keep coming. Plan.
I don't know if you heard that, but the moment you stepped on their skull, it didn't even feel like a meaty crunch. It was more like a kind of like a little whap, just a little soft. Looks like I was stepping on a puddle. Same thing again. Alright, perfect.
Just need one clean throw at that tire. Any weapon will do. I can burn them if I knock that tire down.
What am I looking at? Oh, okay.
Ha! Way more hands-on than I'd hoped. Better check out the other side.
You okay, man? You alright? Turn into a zombie?
How am I
You gonna
getting
jump
out of
scare
this
me?
one? Hey, easy.
Oh, God. How the fuck did this happen? It's not meant to be like this.
We can find answers later. Drink. Yeah? Hey, still with us? Hey, it's gonna be all right. But come on, you gotta drink some water.
Nah, man. Yo, I'm super sorry. I would have left that guy personally. That sounds like a fucked up thing to say, but like, if you couldn't pick up that thing by yourself, how are you gonna do it with other people? How are you supposed to do it by yourself? You know? Yeah, dude. I love Dexter as a TV show. I absolutely adore that show. The last couple seasons kind of turned me off away from it. I need to watch the new series. Damn. Yeah, Michael C. Hall is a really good actor. I really do like the way that the show started. I really like everything about it. Up until the last two seasons. The last two seasons I feel like that they kind of forced a little bit too much stuff to happen.
I got this.
The weirdest part was the Dexter love relationship. I'm not trying to spoil it unless you know already.
Bearings.
But there's a relationship he gets to. There's someone that falls in love with him that I think is just unnecessary. It is totally unnecessary and unneeded. Gotcha.
This is 70 Alpine Drive. So Emma Johns isn't far. Cut through this house and I'll be practically there. Breaker's missing.
I haven't finished New Blood, and I haven't seen Original Sin, so I have to give that.
I'll check in here.
I have to watch that. 100%.
Breaker.
I just feel kind of bad in a way. I don't want Michael C. Hall's legacy to just be Dexter, but at the same time, that was his best performance. You know what I mean?
Oh, Ren, this'll work.
He's also a pretty good singer too. Apparently he likes to sing a lot. I've seen a couple clips of him singing "Starman" by David Bowie.
They can't hit what
Press
they
left
can't
alt.
see.
Left alt. Okay. No, okay. Yeah, I do extra damage from behind. Oh god. I gotta get used to the range on some of these weapons. Oh, he's not even dead. Hold on. Do I have any consumables? Can I use it? F2. Hold on. I don't think the game's telling me how to use things correctly. Let's go into our options, controls, keybinds, consumable? Question mark? Heal. Okay. Alright, first thing. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I like the physics on the in this game. The physics are pretty good. Oh, there we go. Yeah. 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 Listen, if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not the best. Yeah, I feel like it came out of nowhere.
It's
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Need to find another way in.
I'm in love with him because the therapist told me I was in love with him, and I'm just gonna take it at face value and not fight it. Like, okay. Why would you do that?
Yo, anyone? Oh, blood.
This is the number one. This is the number one reason why I knew. This is why I put a Monster Energy drink in the thumbnail. I knew if it was a Dead Island game, they have to have energy drinks around here, man. I knew it. Ooh. Just making sure.
Hey,
I still have a
anyone
habit
in there?
in the old game to
A
just check
maglock.
everything.
No expense spared. Oh, it's blocked. Waste of money.
Oh well. Take that, yeah.
Bad day too, huh?
Yo, I love this gore system so far. This is kind of fun, like hitting the zombies. Love this. Yeah, the one thing I really liked about
Locked in a
Dexter
box with a
is
guy
I really
hiding in
liked
bikes.
the
Yeah.
perspective
I feel
that it kind of gave. I thought it was a really interesting and fresh like show when it first came out. And I do mean that. Like when I watched the ever living shit out of that show on my Wii back in the day. Oh, God. Ew. That's nasty. hopefully the runners are better than the ones from the original Dead Island. The infected in the original Dead Island, listen, man, I hated those things. As much as it was really fun to like slice their head off while they were running at you, when you played Dead Island Riptide, they would throw those things at you like there was no tomorrow, and it was crazy. I'm talking like where you'll be in the city minding your own business, and out of nowhere they're like, hey, by the way, dude, there's like 11 of them, and they don't stop spawning if you don't leave the area. So as long as you keep killing them, they'll keep coming back out, and it is not fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I haven't played Dying Light, surprisingly. I have a friend who's been begging me to buy Dying Light for like the longest time. Which is really fair because I don't know if you knew this or not, but the guys who originally made Dying Light, not Dying Light, the guys who originally made Dead Island wanted to do went on to do Dying Light. Because they wanted to make a sequel with parkour and a bunch of other stuff, and as you know, Dead Island 2 has been in fucking development hell for God knows how long. So when the developers just didn't get what they wanted out of it, they decided to instead make Dying Light, and look at how that turned out. It's an amazing game from what I've heard. And honestly, I haven't even seen a playthrough of Dying Light either, so I don't even know what the hell the game's about for the most part.
3, 2, God, I think this counts as
I would not be upset if I did like a full playthrough of those games either. I'm not gonna lie.
Focus. Focus.
We got cougars? Hey, bro, this is Miami. Of course we got cougars.
Think that pool's off limits.
I'm not gonna lie, that guy kind of looked a little bit like my uncle. No, so far the game doesn't look too bad. Like, I'm having fun with it. Ooh. I hear more zombies. I hear you guys. I'm pretty sure they don't legally, distinctly. I'm going to say the main reason why is, like I said, I don't know a lot about Dying Light, but I know it like a little bit just because my friend won't stop like talking about it. It's a different virus, that's for sure. Because I know Dead Island's virus is actually based off of herpes. Like literally, it's based off of herpes. Because when I got really deep into Dead Island when I was younger, they specifically talked about it being like a really out of whack strain of the herpes. In the original game, if you listen to like the scientific research behind it,
Code for this one.
which is crazy to me because why would you make your zombie virus
Let's see what I can find.
herpes? You know what I mean? Like why would you ever do that? I don't know what type of. I mean, I guess it makes sense to like a degree. And from what I know in the what's it called? The Dying Light universe, I'm pretty sure the virus was like some sort of like weapon. I could be wrong though. Like I said, my friend is not the best source of information. I've heard some crazy hot takes from this man before that were just absolutely wrong.
Code.
Hold on. I'm not. I don't know if you see this, but like there's some stuttering when I move my mouse around. I don't know what that's about. Let me check the controls. Yeah, maybe that's why. Let's turn the mouse sensitivity to 5. Oh, I didn't save it. Let's turn it up to 5. Maybe that'll fix it. Save changes. Oh. Oh no. I'll just send my deep. Hold on. Let me change that. I don't know why it's doing it like that. Instead of 1, let's go to 2. Let's go to 2. Save the changes, and then I'll change my DPI. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. There we go. Whoa! Get off of me. Nasty. Now, I'm not a big fan of motion blur personally. If there's a chance, I'll see what this game is like without motion blur. But honestly, I feel like these type of games I prefer having motion blur on because it's kind of like a, you know, kind of goes with like the fact that I'm struggling.
Die out here.
I don't know. I just like my zombie games with a little bit of motion blur. You know what I mean? I keep trying to dodge like it's dark side. It's a bad habit. I'm gonna have to break it for this game. Yeah, it's more of something that you feel. I know it might look okay on the stream, but when I'm moving it, now it's fixed 100%. Because I changed the mouse sensitivity. Because my mouse has modes to its DPI, which basically, essentially, the best way I can apply it, it's got different modes where if I move it a little bit, it moves it a lot. That's the best way I could describe it. And it just was not registering correctly. So I had to move the sensitivity up in the game for it to do it better. For me, it felt like it was really choppy. Alright. Well, unfortunately, this is where I'm going to have to end stream. I do have my friend that's coming over. However, I will save here. I won't touch it. And then when I come back, I'll stream the exact same spot. Thank you so much for stopping by again, Snow Hater. I really do appreciate you being a supporter of mine. I really do. But I have friends coming over that apparently dropping by unexpectedly, but I haven't seen this guy in like ages.